Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of year again. You know what it is. We have awoken from our hibernation. We have been unfrozen from our cryosleep, and we are back to bring you some live volleyball from London. My name is Ollie Baker, and with me today is Dan Farley. How are you doing today, Dan?
Hello there, welcome. Thank you, Dave. Yeah, we are back for an international clash today. The London Aces, now christened Barbarians for today, versus the England under-20s. Some have called this men against boys. The only question is, will the Aces grow up in time to meet this challenge?
Yeah, the Aces are coming up against some young players today. Do you think they'll be setting a good example for the younger players?
I mean, let's be honest, setting good examples for younger players is not exactly the starting position of this Aces team. I was talking to Captain John House on the way in. He has implemented a new rule, which is if you are later than 12:45 to the game, you have to do a pre-game shotgun. And he was desperate not to be the first one to fall foul to his own rule.
All we can say for certain is that there is going to be some fun had on court today. And I, for one, am very much looking forward to commentating on this and watching on the sidelines.
To the viewers at home, we apologise if you can hear us shouting over the top of the local drummer who was turned up today. Struggling to keep a beat, but his enthusiasm knows no bounds. Brilliant sky ball there from number 3 from the under-20s in the warm-up.
Don't worry, I'm sure Dan and I and your future co-host Lindsay, who will be commentating on some of the later sets, will be loud enough to drown out any of the noise and bringing the excitement and the atmosphere.
So sit back, relax, enjoy the warm-up. That is very likely to be the best part of the volleyball that you will see today. And we'll be back for first serve. welcome volleyball fans and fans of pure torture. Here we go. England 20 unders taking on the mighty Aces and their very dubious playlist. The drummer is in full swing. Coach Adam receiving his Dick of the Day nomination for having his partner bring in his coffee. Because why not? England under 20s to serve. Number 11 Cox to serve. England under 20s have got good support today. The drummer, the parents, detention if they fail. There's a lot riding on this.
Aces, I'm sure, will be playing with their characteristic lack of pressure. Serve comes in. It's an overpass to start with. And under 20s with a big hit and an early point.
Good, strong point from the England under 20s there. With number 5, Alvi, scoring that point.
Van Wingerden
Second big
getting
top serve.
pointers. Van Wingerden getting pointers from his libero there on how to pass.
But as we know, big serves come with big risks. Straight into net, 1-1. So setter in position 1 for the England under 20s. Serve comes in. It's a decent serve. Goes back to the opposite. It's a horrible shank. Ed does manage to get to it, but doesn't want to karate kick up the wall like the other week. So Ace is going to receive with number 10 Vrias setting for the Aces today.
Nick de Vries,
Clear
not
out.
to be confused with the F1 driver Nick de Vries. It's not the same person.
Oh, and the photography crew getting told off there, needs to get out of the way. Referee Glynn there enforcing the rules. Photographers a minimum of 20 centimeters away from the court. Big topspin serve. That's a very good receive. It goes wide. Big tip wins the point.
Trading points early on here, but Aces 2 points coming from mistakes from the England under 20s. Can they get a point of their own here to stamp their authority on this? This time, the foot fault was seen by the referee.
A huge, huge football by Morgan Jones there. Clearly buying trainers too big for his feet. He'll grow into them. Mr. Nadeem serving for the Aces. It's another good pass. 2 good passes early. The pass has gone wrong. The hit's gone wrong this time. The pass is nice. It's a pipe attack. And the pipe attack is buried by Will Watson. Better looking Will doing really good work there.
Yeah, that was nice play from the Aces there. Made the most of the missed hit from the England under 20s.
Another good pass. This time the middle does run. But Big Mike has the wall shut. The ball is up off a pancake. That's a brilliant pancake. It's off hands. Confusion on the opposite side. I think sheer height difference making the tell there, but an absolutely brilliant pancake to keep that ball alive.
I think the under 20s were just shocked that that stayed up, to be honest. I don't think they're expecting the old timers to get down so quickly.
In fairness, the guy who played it was not the old timer.
Another big block coming in from the Aces there. Starting to get a little bit of the measure of the under 20s hit. Can the under 20s adapt to what they're coming up against here?
Yeah, Hussein on the outside is having some trouble. He's got a big blocker in John House in front of him. But the pressure is taken off with an out serve. That's the worst one as well, because that was corner to corner, Mr. Nadeem. You had 100% of the court to hit and you missed it.
Always remember, Lamas, do as your coach says, not as he does.
Big Mike, big block.
Aces relaxing into this a bit more, showing a bit more of their jovial selves.
So John, number 11 to serve. It's a float serve, it's dropped short. The pass is good. The tip is beautiful.
Very, very nicely placed tip, right into the corner of the court there.
I would say I could do that, but I'd be lying.
Maybe when you were there, H-Dan.
Under 20s not going anywhere here, putting some service pressure on the aces. Tucked up head into the pass there, having to pass with his pecs. Much better pass this time round. Goes to the opposite. The pass is good. It goes, and it's a foot fault, which has been seen. Yep, by a long, long way. Otherwise, it was a lovely strike, just illegal.
Under 20s making the sort of mistakes you expect from just that slight lack of experience.
A rotation error. Referee Glynn laying down the law again, and sadly they have fallen foul of an error. This new rule where you have to stand in the right rotation when receiving, but in any rotation when you're serving, causing a bit of a problem here, I think. Whilst we're sorting out the rotation, I just want to comment a shocking lock, or lack. You can tell I practiced before I came out today. A shocking lack of trainer colour. Lots of white, lots of red, but no shiny colours for the under 20s. There's a whistle from somewhere. There's a net touch. John House there making an absolutely epic dive. I'm so pleased he didn't vomit on contact with the floor, as normally happens with him.
That's a very nice float serve coming in, and a massive cheer from the aces for that ace.
I think the pressure starting to tell a little bit for the under 20s, given the service receive had been very good until that point, and then
Coach calling a timeout.
And timeout called. Quite right by coach as well. Don't lose contact too early in the set.
Yeah, that's 4 points in a row now for the aces, and they've just pulled out that 5-point lead, giving them a bit of a buffer, and that's probably the right call from the England under-20s coach there to make that.
I think we can see some aces inter-team rivalry going on, or one-upmanship, I should say. John trying to pancake after Big Mike has blocked twice. Big Mike, guest at John's wedding, best man at John's wedding, in fact. John had a wedding table for the aces, but politely asked them not to talk to the relatives.
Very wise decision there. That's why he's the captain.
Serve comes in. Much better pass. Good timeout serve. That's a good swing and a good kill.
Very nice angle on that hit from the middle.
Number 8, Ord there, who, if anyone has seen Haiku, is the Tsukushima lookalike. But a great timing run and a great kill down to the right there, and the aces just couldn't get that ball. So Ord to serve. It's a good serve. It's a good take from the libero. McGuinness. Oh! And Big Mike comes through with a anything you can do, I can do better moment.
He can't. It's not just a blocker. He's there with an arm to swing as well.
Big Mike to serve. Mr. Nadim is up the front. And it's in the net. That is a shotgun for sure for Big Mike. By contrast, Mr. Nadim's shoes, the aces number 5, a absolutely fluorescent colour going on today. Lovely to see. How far out, Ollie?
About this far.
Coach Claire in the house. Welcome, Coach Claire. Looking hungover as ever in the morning.
Very much enjoying that drum.
Aces to serve. Riz to serve on the service. Matching the under-20s rotation. And a great kill. Number 3 bursting through there.
That was a very good disguised set from the setter there. Absolutely threw the aces off. Meant the opposite was coming up only against one block. Left the rest of the court wide open to swing for.
When in doubt, send it to your captain. Bullivant with a lovely point there, and to serve. Service catches the tape. That's a great pass from McGuinness. It's been tipped, so somehow that ball stays alive. And did that need to be played? I'm not sure. Either way, it was taken, and the aces get away with one a bit there. That wasn't the best of sets out to the opposite.
Yeah, tipped onto the block. Not sure it was deliberate to as a way to recycle that ball, but it worked out.
Aces player there, forgetting that you do have to stand in a particular position here. And as a result, completely tops his serve. Referee Gianni laying down the law here. And no mucking around, quite right. They're adults, they should know the rules by now. Number 10 to serve. Better pass from Ed, but his brother would have done better. And a net touch. That's a few times now, at least three times. The under-20s have gone through the net.
Yeah, I think there was one net touch and one stepping over that middle centre line. I think England under-20s player there calling that it came off his block anyway, so regardless, aces point.
That's a better pass again. It goes out to Hussein, who tips again. It's not hitting through. Now he hits through. Good recovery from the aces. It's a dolly over, though, from John. Goes to the opposite. Big swing. It's taken fingers.
Yeah, those sets to the outside for England, just slightly behind him, so he's not able to fully swing for it. He's kind of doing this half tip, half like push to try and get some power on that ball. But we'll see what he can do when the ball's set in front of him and he can properly swing that arm through.
John to serve. Rotations have gone down pretty quick in this game. It's another good pass. It's a bit tight, though. Somehow that stayed alive. Hussein goes big and off the block. Finally got a slightly shorter blocker in front of him and took the most of it. Hussein, number 9, to serve for under-20s. It's a good serve down the line. Ed deals with it well. Goes to the outside.
Massive block there on Van Wingerden.
To be fair, his brother Will would have been blocked better.
He does everything better.
But if you do watch that back, you will see that the set was not quite in line with where Ed wanted to go. He had to adjust, and the blockers made full use of that adjustment. Decent pass there into the back. It goes to the opposite. And John getting in on the act of absolutely messing up the hit. And we are suddenly 14-16. Another good serve. Good pass, though. Let's see where this goes. It's pipe, but no one was ready for it. Better Will was not having a good moment there. It goes wide. That's a good pass from Better Will. It goes to the opposite. Who swings down the line. It's a good pass. What can the under-20s do from here? It goes middle. Big Mike was behind it. It's tippy-tappy. There's a big hit. Thank God there's no double touches anymore. Goes outside. Blocked again.
Oh, that was a very good point to watch. And a monster block, shutting down Van Wingerden for the second time in a row. That's going to feel good from the England opposite there. Yeah, they've sailed into it a little bit more. A few points in a row here, but it's mostly been 1 or 2 points, not that they've been catching up. Not a big string of points like the Aces got back towards the beginning of the set. Adam not using up the full amount of the timeout. Clearly doesn't need to say much. Sort it out, I believe, is probably the words that he used.
100 times out of 100, that is his timeout tactic. So Hussein continues this service run. It's another good serve, but we've got a good pass in. Now there's a gap. Now there's a gap. McInnes bigging up his outside there. Much better speed on the set, much better position. Ed having a clear sight of the court to swing at. And his reward is to serve. It's all the way long. He has been described this season by his captain as the fines master, and he's clearly trying to maintain that level today.
Well, that's a nice serve. It's a low pass, but the setter's managed to pick it up, but John sent it over on a free ball. England set to the outside, and it's not a powerful shot, but it's got a great angle on it, and it's just in front of the Aces libero.
Good enough speed and very good placement from Boulevant there, the captain. Very well taken.
And that is a tie game. 17 all.
You making the rugby late is looking less and less likely, Ollie. That's a good pass, though. It goes to the opposite, who is also blocked out. Access denied. Boulevant having a laugh. Even referee Glynn having a smile at that one. As John House, all of 5 meters 73, blocked by 4 foot outside. Good pass. Good take onto the outside. It was a well-recycled ball. 2 blockers in front of him. It's line and out off the antenna and everything.
Lovely call from the libero there, just spotting where that gap is. And a very, very good adjustment in midair from the outside to just switch that angle and use that block.
Both attacks actually very well judged. One to recycle, one to use. Somehow that's kept alive. Big Mike getting as low as he ever had before. And then he's pushed it out. Definitely no touch. Big Mike moving as fast as a libero. His reward is to serve again. Aces in the lead by a point. A lot tighter than it should be. Decent pass from libero. Goes to the outside for Boulevant. This time he's shut down. And that has done it.
Ace's turn to put up that big block again. We haven't seen that for a fair few points now, but making a reappearance at the right time.
Big Mike to serve. 2018. It is a good serve, and it's taken out the libero. Ruddick there struggling with that ball. It did come across him, so he had to follow it a little bit. Didn't get his other side shoulder around enough, so the ball followed his arms out the court. Very good serve. Let's see if he goes to the same place.
No.
No.
That was a horror of a serve.
Producer Elliot looked terribly frustrated with that serve.
Slightly
nice better pass, but it's still awkward.
The problem, actually, I say that was a nice pass. Had good height on it, but it came to this side of the court, which kind of compressed the middle and the outside
Which side,
together.
Ollie?
The commentator's side.
The left side of the court.
This side. We're on the left side.
Describe it for the fans. And a net touch. Ace's better will there, swinging through and absolutely killing it, but there was a touch at the net as well. But Ollie, I do think you have a point. There has been a few serves from the under-20s now, tucking up the backcourt passer, particularly if it is number 6 Ed, trying to force that pass into the left-hand side of the court so that the blockers have a much easier time of stacking against the attacker. That's a decent pass in from Ruddick. It goes to the opposite. Big swing through. And Boulevant there in the opposite position for that rotation gets his team out of trouble and keeps them in this set.
Nadim just slightly late on the block there. Shanking a little bit, made it a bit difficult for the backcourt to receive that. Call of out, but received anyway. Set to the opposite. And down. Very nice swing. Clearly wanted to ignore the out call so that he could have a swing himself. 23-21, 2 points. Can Aces see this one out? There's a very nice set to the opposite, tipped over, but a diving pass from McInnes. Van Wingerden down the line. Beautiful swing.
Good night. Shut down. Wonderful play between the outsides there. And the traditional chant begins. Spin, 2, win.
Clipping the top of the tape there.
A very, very good answer from the under-20s there to the cockiness of the aces with the spin to win. And an absolutely beautiful middle kill by Morgan Jones there, who gets to serve.
One side out for the aces to win the set. Can they do it on this one?
That's a better pass from the libero.
Pass.
It goes to the opposite. Who finishes the job? Aces take the set 25-22. We will have a change of ends. And in the next set, it will be Ollie, and I will make way for our own national division women's player, Lindsay.
Right, ladies and gents, we are back for the second set. Co-commentator has changed. Would you like to introduce yourself, Lindsay?
Yeah, thank you for having me. I'm Lindsay. I play for the Ravens and for Coyotes. I'm a libero and I'm very excited to be here. Although I must say, having watched that first set, it seems a lot more tense and serious than what I was expecting. I was expecting absolute nonsense from the aces.
For those international viewers, that is a Scottish accent you are hearing. Don't be too hard on yourself if you find it hard to understand. Aces to serve. Very nice serve coming in. Pass over to the left-hand side. Goes to the outside, who tips. It's a scramble ball. Libero there, who's very grateful for the lack of double touch calls. But very nice swing, landing on the baseline there from the aces.
That's been a lifesaver for us liberos.
Reminder though, if they do set it over the net, then the double touch will be called. So just have to be wary of that one. Very high pass there from England. Goes to the opposite, off the block, into the corner. Nadim slightly annoyed with himself on that one, but he'll get the next one, I'm sure. 1 point all in the second set. Very nice float serve there. Tipped over from John, but picked up by England. Libero setting to the opposite. Oh, that's some nice picking up from the aces, but an easy ball there from John. What can England do with it?
Oh!
Well,
Great
I
commitment.
said Nadim would make up for it, and there he is, blocking that ball.
Lovely pickup from 6 there.
That's a nice serve. It's overpassed from the England, but they have it back. Free ball for the Aces. Set to pipe. Set and hit right down into one.
Unfortunate, because that was a great pickup. Point for the ceiling there.
Yeah, England probably used to playing in some slightly better venues with slightly higher roofs than this one. We will take it. It's a very nice set to the outside, who uses the block magnificently. England staying in it here, 2 points to 3. You'll hear the drummer for England, but Phil on the Aces bench proving that you don't need an instrument to make a lot of noise. Float serve comes in. It's a very nice pass. Set to the middle. Lovely pickup and a pancake from the libero.
Love to see
keeping it alive.
Great
What
touch.
can England do here? Set to the opposite, but it's into the net. Ball was behind him. Asking the setter there, just put it in front of me. Put it in front of me and I could do something with it. But when it's behind me like that.
Lovely defensive work there, though, from England.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. Got to show the libero some love there.
Unfortunate, the serve is just out.
It's another one from Nadim. Had a similar one in the first set. Trying to get that corner-to-corner serve. Going a little bit long. Jones to serve for England. Clips the top of the net, but Aces are able to react. Set to Van Wingerden, and it's shanked off the libero.
Some power behind that, though.
Very nicely reacted to that ball just dropping over the net. That's a good serve from John, but well picked up from England. And a beautiful hit there from the England outside.
What a vertical from number 9 there. He's only a wee guy, but great jump.
That's the sort of height you can get before you enter your 30s and your knees are gone. It's out of system from the Aces there, but a shanked pass and another one from England, so giving a free ball back to the Aces. Where do they go? Back to the pipe again, and a huge swing. Watson there, absolutely killing it from the back line. Lots of nice cheering from the Aces. They love to see that. It's a down the line serve from Van Wingerden. It clips the net. Ooh, bit of confusion here.
Controversial call. Now, I think that was called because it went over the net and out. And England were attempting to play it.
Yeah, so basically as a ball came over from John over the net and was landing outside the court, Aces tried to come round to give it back, but not the right way. The referees called that out. So, England point. They've given a free ball to the deep corner. Not quite free, but John gives the same one back. Very scrappy this point. Aces calm this one down. Still going. Overpass to the outside. Referee giving it one way, then the other after his second ref saw the touch off the block. Messy point there, but Aces will be happy to have that one and keep the lead, 7-5. Oh, that's a shanked pass, but England have reacted well.
Oh,
initially.
And nobody on the last touch. Little bit confusion there on the England side. Unfortunate because it was a great save back into court.
Saved well, and then 3 players just landed in between all of them, all looking at each other. No chance.
We had a little bit of a Spider-Man moment there.
That's a better pass. Set to the middle. Tries to get the angle on it again, but just hitting it wide. England just looking a little bit rattled here. They've not been able to get a rhythm in this second set. Ace is pulling an early lead now. a higher pass. Set to the middle again, but it's too high for him. Tips it over. And another swing from Watson. 3 or 4 kills from him this set already. That is a man who's got his rhythm going, and a timeout called by the England coach. What's been your thoughts on this match so far then, Lindsay? Watching the first set from the sidelines, being here now?
Well, I have to say, I haven't seen the Aces play before, and they're better than I expected.
Ringing endorsement there.
And I think for England under 20s, you can see technically very skilled, but it's all about staying in the point and staying disciplined, and you can see that lack of experience causing some issues there.
Absolutely, absolutely. They definitely have players who can jump and swing for their lives, but it's keeping their heads when it counts. Very nice serve there from Mike. Set to the outside, blocked, and no one is back deep enough to pick that up. The deep 6 had come right up to the middle of the court there, and coming off the block just shanks it out.
Yeah, that was something we saw in the last set from the Aces, that block cover really letting them down, but seems to have switched sides now.
Another nice serve coming in from Mike. And that one just sailing out the back. String of serves here from Mike, just troubling the England under-20s. Their passes are just not quite where they need them to be, and that being slightly out of system is just throwing them off.
Unfortunate, the serve goes well wide of the court. Little bit of a gift there for England under 20s. Middle to serve.
Perfect example of curse of the commentator right there. England middle taking all the time he's allowed there for the serve, but beautiful swing from the Aces middle coming off the head of the England player.
Great swing from number 5, Nadim. For such a lovely and gentle man, that is a harsh swing.
One of those players you just hate to come up against, because you can't dislike the man, but when he's playing like that against you, it's just like, oh, can you just give up?
Lovely block from the Aces there. Very disciplined. No cover for England under 20s.
John House just rising above the clouds there and slamming it shut in the England's faces. That's a nice pass to the middle, but he's got under it a little bit, so it's not quite coming down with the force he wanted. And now Watson making the most of the block, and England showing their frustration. They got to be careful they don't get a card, because Aces will love that, and that is a lovely dump from the setter.
Great dump. No one on the Aces side underneath that. No reaction at all, actually.
Setters do sometimes like an overpass just so they can slam that down. Oh, and that's picked up by England.
Excellent.
It's still alive.
Touch.
Goes back to the outside. It's John who's blocked this time.
Huge block for England there. And that was an excellent touch by the outside and 4.
England giving House a bit of a taste of his own medicine there after the lovely block from John. Interesting serve that Cox has going. He kind of spins it as if it's going to be a topspin serve and then just floats it over. Working for him, but Ace is siding that one out. 16-8 now. They've kept that 8-point gap. England in trouble in this second set. Nice serve from Watson. It's up from the libero, but again hitting that ceiling.
And it's always painful as a libero when that happens. But he's had a very good game so far, the libero, for the England under 20s.
Shorter serve this time.
Oh, curse of the commentator again.
Watson just toying with the England pass there, sending first one deeper, second one shorter, and England are making a substitution with Sharps coming on into the pass. Can he get this one up and get England a solid footing? That one harder again, straight at the libero.
Pass.
To the opposite, tipped, and down on the 3-meter line. Phil diving after it, but not able to pick that one up. Adam making a substitution of his own for the aces now. The captain, John House, coming off for number 18, Adam Barr. Nice serve. Slight overpass, but Setter picking it up. Scrambled over by the aces for a free ball for England. Goes to the outside. Blocked back onto the England side, who recycle down through the middle.
An excellent swing from the middle there.
Jones very grateful for that one. Good passage of play there from England. Able to recycle it off the block a couple of times and then killing that one down the middle. Nice serve over there. England aces going to the opposite, off the block and out. So aces siding that one back out. 19-10 the score. 6 points for aces to win this set and go 2 sets up. Obviously not over yet, but ominous signs for England here. Nice serve from Nadeem. Pass out of system, so it's a free ball for the aces, who go to the opposite. Huge swing from Barr.
And what a pickup from 12.
Oh, and aces have gone over that centre line, gifting the point to England. Shaping up to be a nice rally, but second referee calling that one there.
Yeah, that was a really great rally for England and the kind of rally that they needed at this point in time.
Oh, but that is just not what you need.
You can always rely on your middle.
And you're 11-19 down, you just need it to go in. Give the aces something to work with, but that one going right into the bottom of the net there. And aces returning the favour.
A chance for England here.
I think England need to really get a string of points here in order to keep themselves in it. If they keep trading points like this, they're out of this set. And there's one.
Oh, excellent serve from number 5. Ace on the libero. Those kind of balls are unfortunate. Very difficult to pick up.
Goes straight to the same corner from the from England server, but pulling this one wide, giving aces another 8-point lead, 21-13. Jump serve coming in. And that one also, again, straight into the middle of the net. Another substitute for England here. Number 7, Wood, coming onto the front. Oh no, coming on to serve, sorry. So yeah, pinch server. Let's see what he can do with this. Oh, and that, you just hate to see. When you've been brought on specifically for the serve, again, just got to put it in. That one going straight into the net again. Mike to serve. That's a nice pass from the libero, but it's overpassed. It's come off the block. Given by the referee as coming off the England block. Confusion and England aren't happy with that call.
No, not at all. Not sure why though.
That pass high, but behind the 3-meter line. It's a beautiful set to the outside, who tips it over, up by the aces, but they only have one option to go to the outside. England recycle. Hit straight to deep 6. And it's gone to the opposite. Off the block this time. And that's gone out the back. Aces with a set point and a 10-point lead here. To win. Coming again from the Aces. Let's just appreciate this for a second.
And straight into the net.
You know what though? I think they almost prefer that over an ace. They love it when that happens. England middle to serve. Can he rescue this? Oh, it's a slightly shanked low pass, but Setter gets it up to the outside.
Great dig from the middle.
Aces. Middle tip.
Another great defense. Oh, but the set was just too low. And unfortunately, straight into the net.
And that is the set for Aces. 2-0 up. After a very close run set the first time around, this one much more dominant from the Aces. I will say I do think they got away with that in the last point there. I definitely saw a foot from the Aces player.
Yes, I did as well. I did as well.
Neither referee spotting it. England not any complaints coming up from the players there, but I think perhaps if it was 24-23, they might have been a little bit more vocal about it. But
might have been more controversial, but at that point, I think people had lost interest.
But 2-0 up. Can Aces see this out? See this out for a 3-0 win, or I mean they've let a couple of 2-set leads slip in the past.
And you can almost see it at the end of that second set as well. A little bit of complacency coming in. I think England will come back with a big response. So,
all right. That is my turn to leave and hand the commentary back over to Dan. Your commentators for the third set will be Dan and Lindsay. I'm going to stick around for this next set, see if Aces can see it out. If it goes on too long, I've got some rugby to go and watch. Enjoy.
welcome back to the third set of London Aces versus the England under-20s. 2 sets so far to the Aces. England to serve.
And hello everybody, yes, set number 3 on the way. Will this be the final set? This is the big question. Will I get my mustache caught in this microphone? That is also another big question. First question is, will the under-20s put up a fight? Good first serve. Pass is good from the Aces. Mr. Nadeem comes through the middle.
Fantastic from Nadeem there. Very disciplined first point.
A pass to be proud of from the Libero Union.
Oh, we
there.
love to see it. We love to see it.
Early point, number 10 for the Aces. Riz, the setter, goes to serve. It's a good serve down the line. Bullivant, the captain, takes well. It goes back to the captain. He's blocked out.
And that's unfortunate because it was a great pickup from the England middle, but unfortunately no one else could get to it.
Better, hotter-looking Will is doing his work in the Aces ranks. Another MVP for sure today. It's another good pass from the captain. It goes wide. This time block out. I do think that come off the player. Yes. Referee Glynn just having a quick check there and said, you did, didn't you? Yes, I did. The Aces showing some maturity and actually owning up to the touch.
So if number 8 is better looking Will, who's less good looking Will?
That's the Will that left to go to America, which is Ed's brother. So Ed is number 6. He's off court at the moment. And he's the one that Captain John always says his brother always did it better.
Nothing like living in your brother's shadow, huh?
I wouldn't know. My brother lives in mine. And whilst we were making all that noise, Morgan Jones with a nice middle kill there. He's played well through the middle today. Aces with setter in position 6. 3 attacking options.
And that's unfortunate from England. We've seen a little bit of lack of discipline on the serves today.
I do wonder if it's the sides. They do seem, I don't remember the second set them serving too many outs. And on this side with more space, they look like they're missing a few.
Great touch from the Dean there in the middle.
Ball is still alive. Oh, his second ball swing. Oh! He wants that MVP.
I have to say I've been really impressed by England's defensive work. Really nice block covers and pickups, but unfortunately unable to do anything with that.
I remember when I used to be able to do that.
It's because they're young. They can throw themselves to the floor without fear of breaking a bone, you know?
Elasticity in those tendons and joints, isn't it? Yeah.
Exactly.
If I do that, I need all the snowboarding padding to survive. Number 5 serves. It's a good pass from Phil. It goes wide. It's too wide. It's well saved by the outside.
That was
Pipe
incredible.
attack.
What a reach from number 12.
A brilliant pass again by the libero. Oh, it's a great try.
So unlucky from the England libero there. It was a great touch, but unfortunately just couldn't get it back in.
Rudek with a great dive there. Tried really hard. Couldn't quite bring that back. But libero Phil there with 2 excellent passes. Adam Barr to serve, goes down the line to the outside attacker, so the outside attacker has to play a tip. It goes wide. I don't think there's a touch there. Referee agrees with me, no touch.
Number 12 was really looking for the touch there, though. Did you touch it?
Absolutely
Did you touch
sure.
it?
He asked everybody, even the backcourt players. Setter gets the ball, Adam Barr for the swing. It comes through.
I think that was a point for the net there.
Absolutely. I don't know who put that net up, but shoddy work indeed. Either way, it's a point to the Aces and they lead 7-4, establishing early dominance like they did in the second set. It's a good serve, but it's another good pass. Really good passing. I don't think there's a touch. No touch. Captain Bullivant looked for it there. Drummer Dad giving him some support there with the drums after that touch out. Let's look for the under-20s to get another good pass in. Their passing has been good against strong serving.
Another serve into the net.
It's almost like the Aces want to do shots.
Do they have to do shots if they put it in the net?
Well, Captain John told me that if they weren't here by 12:45, you had to do a shot before the game.
Oh, wow.
And he was here at 12:30 to make sure he wasn't the first one to fall foul to that new rule. Lovely tip. It's a great pickup. There's a swing there from Boulevard. It's gone, though.
Oh, we love to see it. We love to see it. Great setter dump from number 10 there.
The setter there went punting with the MVP player today, Will, when they were in Cambridge the other week. Lovely little
Delightful.
punt together. Big Mike serve caused some trouble in the last set. They're doing it again.
Yep. And that was unfortunate because the first serve really hit number 9 in a difficult spot there. Second serve, unfortunately, has gone wide.
And I'm hoping you can see at home how everyone laughed how he nearly tripped over his own feet on the service line again.
It's hard to control your feet when you're so tall. They're so far away from you.
Touch is called. Touch is called. Yep, the referee is pointing to someone as a backcourt player getting a fingernail on it. So Cox gets to serve again. It is hard to control. It just takes a while for the signal to get to the foot, that's all. Good pass from the libero. Great pass. It goes to Mr. Nadim, who is blocked. The setter is underneath it. Takes it.
Oh, and what a swing from number 8. High off the hands of the block, and nobody's getting to that.
Yeah, Morgan Jones there pointing to his head. Good use of the head. Yeah, well done. Good block. Float serve. Dealt with well. Goes to the outside.
Oh,
somehow
great
ball is
touch.
kept alive.
Oh, no!
Nadim!
Fantastic touch from the setter. Amazing touch from the libero, and straight into the net by the middle.
Nadim does not drink, so he is definitely going to have to eat a cucumber for this particular move.
Oh,
That is genuinely his punishment when he earns a shot.
a whole cucumber.
He did. Adam described it as a disturbing experience.
Great lead by the aces. Serve gone wide.
Whilst all this has been going on, we have had some new Aces players come in, so let's have a look round and just see who's on court. I believe we have Marcus on court.
Oh, great touch. Great play by aces there. Oh, but put away by England. I love when we see a pancake.
Oh, there's been a couple of very good pancakes today. I've been impressed. And I got to say, fair play to number 9 Hussein for the under-20s. He was a little bit hesitant in the beginning sets. He had John House, big block in front of him. It might have got into his head a little. There, swinging freely. Good to see. Morgan Jones to serve. It's a good serve. Decent take by the aces. New setter is on. Big swing. Big swing by Adam. It is down. It's a great swing. Lovely play to see.
Substitution for England under-20s. Number 3, Boulant, coming off for number 12, Sharps.
That's my handwriting, Lindsay. That was Bullivant. Sorry. And Sharps coming on for the captain. We also have Rudy on for the aces. He's number 1, the setter. Good work by the blocker there. Got hands on that, could have been killed. It's otherwise a point. And again, Hussein swinging big. This is much better from him. It goes middle, it goes out. No touch there. No touch there.
That was unfortunate, but it was a great play by number 8.
Or
get in
they're
front of that.
absolutely certain someone touched it.
Big serve from Nadim. Libero gets a hand on it, but not enough behind it, unfortunately.
I think the net took him by
Yeah,
surprise.
that was unfortunate. Another point for the net. And this time the serve goes straight into the net.
I think the aces are now doing spin to win on every serve, which shows the cockiness and childishness that comes with this team.
For myself and also the viewers at home, what is spin to win?
Spin to win is no matter what the score is, when you are on set or match point, you must top spin, jump, serve. Whether you normally underarm serve, float serve, or dolly serve it over, at that moment, you have to do big top spin serve. Wait for the set point when it comes in this set. You will hear the aces call it, and I am going to call this a bit early because it is 16-10 and the aces are just keeping the under-20s at arm's length here. It's another topspin serve. It's straight back over. Phil with a nice pass. Setter, all options, goes opposite. As ever, the hitter blaming the setter there immediately.
We love to see it.
Going higher, please. Higher, higher, higher. 19 Lai making
And he's being
his...
subbed straight off.
Quite right, too. 19 Lai making his appearance today. He's quiet and mysterious, apparently. And whilst I was searching for player stats, Big Mike came through the middle like a bulldozer on a construction site.
That really woke the bench up. Big serve. Well past the baseline there.
And Coach Adams starting to not look impressed by this tactic. Ord to serve. Jump float. How short?
Quite
Too
short.
18-12 to the aces. Number 2 is on, which is Jay Watson, another Watson.
There's a lot of them going about, isn't there? Wow, big block there through the middle from Nadim.
Big, big block. They look pretty good there, the England under-20s. They look happy to play. It was a good attack, but Nadim timed it very, very well. Number 4, Tan, is on for England, a setter. Ruddick passes, he's gone. Opposite's cool where he wants it. Big hands, but out. Good use of the block. That was well done by Cox. He used the block effectively there, and he gets his reward as a serve. Somehow that's played. Nadim off the floor.
Great cover by number 1 there, straight off the top of the head.
When you've got that much surface area to play. Oh, my coach Sandra and Mathilde is in the house. You can just see her on the screen. There she goes. Ollie, after initially claiming there was rugby, is still here. Wide to the outside, pushed off hands and down. Very well played. Experience showing there. John notes would help if they were in numbered order, but they're all in all sorts of orders.
Unfortunately, number 12 hits into the antenna. Tight angle.
So under 20s with setter in position 1, so 3 attacks. It's a great serve, barely made it over the net. And Morgan, no, he's asking, they're desperately asking for anything now, but there was no touch anywhere near it. Timeout called, and this game is starting to draw towards its conclusion.
I have to say though, for the England under 20s, they're doing really well. You forget that they're teenagers.
Yes, there was a song played in the warm-up on the Aces playlist, which was the re-release of Three Lions, the 1998 version. And it just made me realise that none of this team was born yet when that song was released. So you can see the difference in power and size, but I have been particularly impressed with setter distribution and the pass-receive unit of the under-19s. They've dealt with this as well. Producer Elliot reminding me that I'm really old, and that was just uncalled for, Elliot. Just uncalled for. And that's an ace. That is on the line. Ruddick there in dismay that he left it.
And from one libero to another, it's gutting when that happens.
That's where being tall does have its advantage, when I know I can leave it if it's on my head. Number 1 serves, miscalibrated in the net. So number 12, Sharps to serve. It's a good serve, comes down, it's a decent pass, goes back to the player.
Big swing from number 2.
And Watson skills. Listen everybody for the call, here it comes. And it is Watson to serve. And it is miles out.
This chant seems extremely counterproductive because every time they've done it, the ball has gone out.
A terrible anticlimax, really. Anyway, England under-20s have a chance to gain some points. Here comes the serve. There's a foot fault, is it? It is, it's a foot fault, and that is the game.
So unfortunate, and I think it really does not reflect the skill of the England under-20s. I have to say I've been quite impressed with the defence and, as you say, the pass, but unfortunately lack of experience perhaps shown there, and the Aces win 3 sets to none.
And there's a little bit of a height difference and a lot of power difference as well, so you got to say fair play, particularly in that first set where they really pushed back and took the Aces to a couple of points. But they've done very, very well, and the future of England volleyball is looking very, very bright. Shout out to Phil and Andrew, their coaches today. They have done a blinder, and thank you to our refs, Gianni and Glyn as well. Nice to see 2 refs with 2 G's in the name. I don't know if they meant to do that, but it's pleasingly alliterative. Aces taking the applause, and the fans will now celebrate, no doubt, at the Rookery, where forfeits will be drunk and celebratory beers will be shared.
And a cucumber will be consumed.
If he gets the foul, for sure. But yes, very likely. Thank you very much to Elliot. We've got a comment in. Yeah, go for it, Lindsay.
So this apparently is the first time that the England under-20s have played together as a team. So this is fantastic display of volleyball from a team that don't know each other very well. So absolutely well done to the England under-20s.
I can't wait to get back to playing with the Pirates and just remind myself what level I actually play at rather than the one I'm imagining I do when I watch the youth coming through.
Oh, and we see proud parents here taking pictures of the team. Lovely to have family support.
Oh, and a nice gesture from the under-20s coach there. The Aces are going to come in and share a picture. Aces at the back, please, guys, at the back.
Height difference really showing now.
I appreciate that those of you watching at home, this is probably the worst angle to see the picture being taken. As you can just make out some of the side profiles. But in fairness, some of those side profiles are the best view of the Aces, so... Well, thank you, commentator Lindsay. I believe on your first commentator's show today.
And I have to say, it was much trickier than how these guys make it look. They're much better at chatting shit than I am.
Yes, Ollie is in particular a master of talking absolute nonsense, whether he's commentating or not. But lovely to have you here. Hopefully see you on another one soon. Thank you to everybody who's been watching. Congrats to the Aces. Well done to the England under-20s. And we will see you for another one at some point soon.
Thanks for joining us.